my lovelies. Welcome to my channel. If you and you, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Happy Monday to you. I hope you guys had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. All right, so we're gonna jump into it today, right? You guys know how I do this, okay? If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you are not, welcome. So we do the daily vibrations every day from Monday through Friday, okay? And the goal here is for you to know that you're not just responsible for mastering your sun sign. You're actually responsible for mastering all 12 aspects of the zodiac because they're aspects within your psyche, okay? I am a certified Reiki energy healer, so I do deal with your chakras in my readings, okay? So happy Monday to you. We are not going to make it long on this Monday, okay? We are currently still in Scorpio season, so we are going to tap into the water elements, okay? If you are water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces, this message may resonate with you. If you're not a water sign, this message could apply to your emotions, your feelings, okay? So you can take that information and you can apply it to your emotions or your feelings and act accordingly or move accordingly, okay? All right, so we're thanking our angels, we're thanking our guides, we're thanking our higher self, we're thanking divine and masculine feminine energy, we're thanking all of the energy in the atmosphere that's here to help guide, protect, encourage, motivate, and give us the strength to take action with courage and boldness when it is time. Okay, so let's just take a look and see what you guys got going on today. Okay. All right, so we got the water signs, or let's just talk about emotional energy if you're not a water sign. We got Page of Swords energy showing up with the High Priestess energy. Page of Swords energy is definitely maybe someone making a whole bunch of promises and not delivering. This could be someone that talks a whole bunch of shit, right, and can't back up the things that they say, okay? This could be someone boasting or boastful, okay? In either which way, you definitely want to pay attention to this energy because it's showing up here with the High Priestess energy. High Priestess energy, just so you know, okay, in reverse, this is somebody that may have hidden agendas, okay, so you're going to have to be mindful of that energy. You also have to know that the High Priestess energy is about expressing one's emotions, expressing oneself. This is also energy where people can be hiding secrets, okay? So I want to say, my wonderful water signs, you could be dealing energy today where somebody is making promises but not being so truthful with the things that they're saying. This person could be very boastful but not quite truthful about the things that they're boasting about, okay? So you want to be mindful of that. You could definitely be dealing with a water sign when you're dealing with the High Priestess energy because that's Moon's energy. So it could be a Capricorn, not a Capricorn, a Cancer that you're dealing with. You got King of Cups energy supporting this. So this person comes across very well, I want to say emotionally balanced, and they come across very generous, but you got to watch their hidden agendas today, okay? So if you're a water energy or water sign and you're making promises or promising things to people and you know you have you know you're not going to fulfill the things that you ask, and you tend to have it all together, but you really don't, okay? You need to be mindful of that as you're moving throughout this energy today. You could be interacting with somebody that their motives and the reason why they project things the way they do is because they are trapped in fear. This could be some stuff spiritually that they haven't worked through yet, or maybe even something in the material plane that they have not worked through yet, okay? Either which way, this could be somebody that's trapped in fear over material or spiritual gain, okay? Because maybe it's kind of like, I want to say, maybe you exhibit something or they see something or you're working towards something or you're doing something, you have something that this person doesn't necessarily feel that they have the potential to achieve, okay? In either which way, my wonderful water signs, or if you're not a water sign, you're going to have to watch your emotions today and stand your ground because you could be surrounded with energy, like I said, of someone making a whole bunch of promises, have hidden agendas, okay? Maybe very even boastful of how and what they can and will do, okay? And they come across very emotionally sound, but this could be someone that's definitely projecting and standing in fear, okay? So you are going to have to stand your ground as you're moving throughout this energy today. I want to say once again, you could be interacting with a Cancer because you do have Cancer energy on the board, okay? You could be interacting with a Cancer or Pisces here, okay? Yeah, so there may be some type of communication today where somebody's making promises that it's kind of like, ooh, what I'm hearing is gaslighting. Watch the gaslighting today, water signs. You could be interacting with someone today that's trying to gaslight you, okay, maybe even love bomb you, okay? So let's move on over to the wonderful, wonderful air signs, okay? Air signs are going to be the wonderful Gemini energy, Libra's energy, as well as Aquarius's energy. If you are not an air sign, but you are Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, you can apply this energy. If you are not, you can definitely apply the air energy or the air element to your mental or your spiritual thinking, okay? You got Page of Cups popping in today, followed by Eight of Cups, okay? Page of Cups is actually to pay attention to the synchronicity. Nothing just happens, okay? So you want to pay attention to the synchronicities. You want to pay attention to the things that you feel like you have new beginnings in, especially the things that you I want to say often fantasize about to escape from, okay? Some of you is definitely doing the escape route in your feelings. You got something that you're escaping to. You have something that you think about, okay? Ooh. Okay, air signs, you got some stuff popping up today. Okay, it's saying that you need to celebrate. Some of you could be afraid of some changes that's coming in, but you need to just have the strength to push through these things, okay? So get in a place where you're thinking about the positive things that can happen instead of fearing the change that you feel is coming in, okay? Now, you need to know when we're dealing with tower energy, we're dealing with you avoiding something. You're avoiding maybe some type of change. You're avoiding some type of maybe breakdown in a situation, breakdown in a relationship. You're avoiding some type of change, or maybe what you may feel like is a disaster, okay? The tower card does not necessarily always mean bad luck or bad things happening. And the way that it's paired up, it says to me that you need to celebrate. Don't avoid this change. Celebrate. There's things coming in, and this is going to gain you the strength that you need. Okay, so pay attention to the synchronicities, okay, especially the things that you feel like you're doing dodging the bullet from, like knowing you have things to do but not wanting to do them, right, because you kind of withdraw or you're escaping from actually having to tap into reality and take care of some things, right? So pay attention to the synchronicities when things come up for you today. I don't know what's going on with my words, y'all. I gotta check my chart out because my words have been fumbled. Don't do the escapism today, okay? You need to celebrate, but you also need to deal with the things that is before you. I kind of feel like for my wonderful air signs, you're going to have to definitely do some meditation and where you're not fearing the worst to happen. You have to go to definitely pay attention to the things that the positive things that can unfold. I feel like some of you also may be entertaining a lot of emotional woes right now. Like you could be going through a lot of things emotionally. This emotional, yeah, and this could be heartache. This could be loss. Some of you could have recently lost something that you cared about, loved. Could have been a job. Could have been another and I don't know why I'm hearing like an other person or somebody in particular. You could have lost a person. Or it could be somebody at your job that you were close to that is no longer there, okay? That's one person. All right, if you're dealing with your emotions today, especially if you're communicating the things that you feel or emotionally bothersome today, you will triumph in that. That means you will have some success. You will feel like you're heard today, okay? So when the opportunities come up today for you not to withdraw, okay, because here it's saying that you could be withdrawing from something, like you're not paying attention to the messages, okay? When the opportunity pops up where you can actually check some things off of your box today, whether it be emotionally, mentally, physically, or spiritually. You want to be mindful and be open to that, okay? Because we're dealing with air energy, a lot of this information is going to be more mentally. So you could have a lot of thoughts coming in today. You could be having a conversation with someone today. You could have, you could literally be having a conversation that you've been avoiding for a while because this conversation tugs at your emotions, and you may need to make certain changes or adjustments once you have this conversation, and that could be where the avoidance is coming from this tower card. But it's saying to you, you need to celebrate, you need to have this conversation, and you need to know that once you've had this conversation, strength is going to come in where you'll be able to get to the next end. Stop doing the withdrawal method. Stop kind of trying to escape from things, okay, you're going to have to deal with whatever this is. It's not going to go away, okay? It doesn't necessarily have to be something physically. It could just be something emotionally, something mentally, something that you definitely need to handle. And you, my love, will know what that is, okay? All right, let's jump into the wonderful, wonderful fire energy, okay? We're going to deal with Leos, Aries, as well as the wonderful, wonderful Sagittarius energy. If you are not a fire sign, this is going to play out into your intuition. It's also going to play out into things that you may need to take action in, okay? Or it could be passion or lustful energy, all right? Definitely intuitive energy and wanting to make moves on something could be necessary with this energy. We got the Queen of Swords and it's showing up in reverse. That means somebody could be definitely expressing themselves, and it could be very direct, maybe even a little cold, okay? Somebody could be in bitch mode. Let's see if it's a positive bitch mode. Well, you got the Ten of Swords period with this, right? Ten of Swords in reverse means somebody could be recovering. That's why they kind of lashing out like, I'm tired of you and your shit. So yeah, I don't want to hear your shit, you know? So somebody could be aggressively cold in their communication because they are recovering from whatever fuckery they just went through. Or somebody could be just eventually really, really, really cold because they're fearful. They're fearful of the inevitable bullshit that's going to unfold. Because Ten of Swords really mean like some betrayal type heavy shit. Somebody might have done some fuckery. Okay, now I want to say you might want to pay attention not to entertain tit for tat energy today, my wonderful, wonderful fire energy, okay? Yeah, don't do tit for tat energy today. I see hermit mode. Some people may be pulling back today, especially when it comes to things pertaining with the house. Your security is concerned, you know. Some of you may even find as you're tapping into hermit mode today, you find yourself be feeling more motherly, you know. Some of you might feel more motherly today, okay? For some of you, you could find that you are placed in a motherly situation where you may have to get or give advice, okay? You may have somebody coming in with an offer today, okay? So you want to pay attention to that. Now, I want to say, however, this offer is coming in, but it's coming in with the Fool card in reverse. So somebody may be coming in offering you something, but this offer may be one a little bit naive. You may want to even say that... you may want to even say that this person is really not taking into consideration the fact that you're not trying to hear the bullshit. You really looking at yourself in this situation and looking at your stability here. They're coming in with an offer, but the offer that they're coming in with is it's immature offer. It's an immature offer. Okay, bottom of the deck. See, bottom of the deck is saying it's an immature offer. You got the Four of Wands in reverse, and the Four of Wands in reverse is saying there's some type of breakdown in communication. Something is about to split here. So whatever they're coming in and whatever they're offering you today, you may not like the offer. Look at that. Yeah, you may not like the offer. And I kind of feel like the Death card and the Ace of Cups showing up in reverse. Yeah. That is probably why you're being cold and bitchy, okay? Somebody's avoiding all of the changes that needs to happen, especially with this Death card showing up in reverse, okay? Somebody's definitely they're favoring all of the change that needs to come in here, okay? Yeah. The resistance to this change is coming in. Somebody's on the, I kind of feel like somebody doesn't want to move on. Somebody doesn't want to change the stuff that's going on. There's a lot of blocked emotions here, and could be, once again, why the communication is cold, is harsh, and it's bitchy. I want to say this, though. If somebody feels like they've been constantly speaking their truth and speaking about whatever the situation is, and now they're looking at themselves. They're no longer looking at what you're doing and what you're not doing. My wonderful fire signs, okay? Yeah, somebody's afraid of making the change. Yeah, transformation. Somebody's going through transformation. Yeah, they've been suffering in silence, and now they're looking at themselves. They don't want to do it anymore. And that is exactly why they are operating more, maybe in a cold and firmer and more aggressive manner about what they want and what they don't want and what they're going to tolerate and what they're not going to tolerate. Whatever this offer coming in here, right? It's one that's still not made of maturity. There's still a breakdown in communication. I kind of feel like somebody's been talking about what they want and somebody hasn't really been listening. Now somebody is going within and they're kind of figure out where they want to go, right? And how they want to do things. Yep. Okay, so that could be you. Or not. That could be the other person, right? Either which way, you're going to have to watch your communication today. That's going to be mindful, okay? We are now in a new Mayan moon, okay? So we're talking about the overtone moon. This is moon 5. This moon cycle is all about you being able to empower, command, and radiate outwardly the things that you want, okay? Now, each day in the Mayan calendar vibrates at a particular tone of the universe, okay? And what I want to say to you, my loves, you get to create the energy around the day that you want, right? When you find yourself feeling down and you find yourself feeling depressed, right? You have the opportunity to jump out of that space, all right? Now, some of it may be, you may have to see somebody. You may have to talk to somebody. Some of it, you may have to change the way you think. You may have to listen to different music. There are different ways, right, that you may be able to help yourself. But the first thing you need to do is recognize that there's a change that needs to be made, okay? Jumping on into the wonderful earth signs is going to be Capricorns, Taurus, as well as the wonderful Virgos, okay? If you're not a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo, this message can apply to the earthly realm, the things that you need to get done in the physical realm. So we're talking about the bills, the kids, the cars, the job, the family, the husband, best friend. You've got the Queen of Cups popping out today with the Knight of Wands popping out in reverse. Okay, somebody may be a little frustrated today, but you're being asked maybe to still act a little bit maturely here, okay? You're going to have to gain emotional security in your communication today, or maybe even in your actions today. Trust your intuition as you're moving throughout the day. Today is going to be important, especially as you're communicating, okay? Some of you may need to have more compassion with others as you're moving throughout the day. I kind of feel like not. I don't want to say not to be manipulative or watch manipulation if it's coming towards you today. You got the King of Swords energy in reverse popping up with the Five of Wands energy in reverse. This could be manipulative energy, and I really want to say somebody throwing like a major temper tantrum because they can't get their own way today type energy. Okay, so pay attention to the temper tantrums today. You may have to balance your emotions today and not jump out of your skin because you're frustrated, especially if you feel that you're dealing with people that's hard to deal with and they're being super manipulative today. You may need to focus on your shit today because you have somebody here that may be avoiding the conflict but acting out instead. So instead of talking about the things that need to be talked about or dealing with the things that need to be dealt with, you can find this person projecting outwardly, okay? Now, you may have to balance your emotions on the other hand, or it could be vice versa. You could be the one acting out today and being a little abusive with your words and throwing a temper tantrum, and you may find that you're interacting with somebody that is a little bit more calm, cool, collected. Although they're frustrated, they're more calm, cool, collected than you are. Patience and planning is going to be the order of the day today, okay? When we're dealing with patience and planning, that's exactly what it is. You're going to have some patience, and you're going to have to plan before you move and execute things, okay? You will find power in patience and planning today, okay? That means you're just not supposed to jump off and pop off in your feelings, okay? Now, they do have the two pillars here, okay? So we're still talking about balancing and duality, okay? Here you go, yep. Some of you may be feeling like you're going through some conflict and some defeat, but this is throat chakra energy, so watch what you're speaking into the atmosphere today. If you're speaking conflict and you're speaking defeat, you will be in an experience where you are going to experience conflict and defeat. So be mindful of that. All right? Paired with conflict and defeat, you have transformation. Right words, right thinking can give you experiences you want to have, okay? I'm not even saying right experiences, because the right experiences is whatever you want to experience, okay? Like, listen, life is up to someone's perception, right? There are a lot of labels that we can give to things when you name a thing, so it is, okay? The more you begin to expand spiritually, the more you begin to see the allegories and the connection between everything. And I'm telling you, my mind is like expanding right now. I'm studying the token Mayan calendar now, and my mind is just like, it's so much information. And then linking that to astrology, and then linking that to the tarot, and then linking that to numerology. So all I'm just, at the end of the day, we are constantly transforming, constantly in transformation, the transformation process. It is easier for you to get caught up in conflict and defeat, especially conflict with others about what they think you should or shouldn't do, or what you think they should or shouldn't do, right? And feeling defeated within self because you haven't accomplished that in which you think you should have, or or whatever, labels we words or illusions that we create and then tend to live in, right? The point that I'm trying to make, my love, is that every day you get to create anew. So what energy are you vibrating on today? You have 4 elements. You have 4 different elements. You have many different scenarios that you can play out throughout the day. The one thing that you know for sure is that you can control your actions. You can control your emotions, okay? You literally can tell your emotions what to feel and how to feel, okay? It's like a muscle. And it's not to say that you can't feel pain and get angry. That's not what it is. That's not what it is. I'm not saying you can't feel pain. I'm not saying you can't feel angry. I'm not saying you can't feel frustrated. I'm not saying you can't feel mad. No, all of that is energy. The question is, what do you do with the power of that energy? How are you going to utilize that energy of anger, of frustration, of jealousy? Like, how are you going to utilize that energy? It's all about being able to execute and direct energy, okay? All right, my loves, I'm gonna see y'all in tomorrow's daily vibration. Do something kind for yourself, love yourself, honor yourself, okay? Today is what is today? Today's wave spell, if I'm not mistaken, is the white wind. I think we're in the white wind wave spell for the next couple of days. Then we swap over to we swap over to the blue eagle for the next 13 days on the 19th, okay? So while we're in the white wind, wave spell, okay, in the Mayan calendar, you need to understand that this is all about spirit communication and being able to breathe. You're breathing in life, you're breathing in abundance, you're breathing in clarity, and you're releasing all of the things that stop you from accomplishing what you want. The heaviness of the bills, the heaviness of people you can't control or fix, the heaviness of the job, the heaviness of the children, right? Literally releasing that, right? Now, if you don't understand how to do that, you guys can join one of my meditation classes or check out the lives, right? We go through a lot of this stuff in the lives, okay? All right, peace, love, and light to each and every one of you. Remember, out of darkness comes enlightenment, okay? And you are your common denominator in all of your situations. Have a wonderful day, my loves. I'm going to see you guys in tomorrow's daily vibration. Bye, my loves.